Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another review of Supergirl. This time it's Human for a Day.
It's all about trying to be a hero without powers.
It's, like we said, it's very similar to the episode Blackout, episode 7 of The Flash. But, I mean, it's not just the powerless, but it's also an episode where there's two plots going on where the other plot could have easily been solved if Supergirl had her powers.
Yeah,
Just like
and then
yeah.
there was that bit at the end when Iris was like, where the hell were you?
I know! The similarities are stronger than I realised. So, let's talk about the DEO plot first, because we'll split this episode in half. Because, first off, there's a very interesting fact about that alien that you wouldn't have noticed, because obviously the actor is all covered up in makeup and whatnot. But that actor is the guy who played Chazz in Constantine.
Oh!
Yeah! That's a cool thing.
Okay, Chazz is an alien now.
There's no real connection, but it's just a fun thing. There wasn't too much at first in the plot. It's just an alien thing happening, but of course it's all to fuel the main plot of our suspicions of Hank, which, thank God, are revealed by the end.
Yeah?
Yeah, basically, the whole episode is Alex building up on her suspicions, and then we get the big reveal that he isn't Hank, he's John Jones, the Green Martian from Mars. But, yeah, we finally got the big reveal. Like I said, they didn't. 7 episodes in, they don't waste time with the reveal.
Yeah.
I'm glad, too, because, you know, I can imagine...
Although he told her that he can't even tell Kara, which I hope she's smart and realises you can tell Kara, you just can't tell him that Kara knows. Actually, no, what am I saying? He would be able to know because he can read minds.
Yeah, but that's... which explains why he never had one of those thingies, but... Exactly.
No, he did wear one.
Yeah.
He has to pretend to be human.
Yeah, but after a while he wasn't. But either way, yeah. But like I said, I can imagine people when they were first watching this first few episodes would be worried that, say, you know, the plot's a bit too similar to being suspicious of Wells, but it's not, and I'm glad about that.
Well, yeah, he's not turning out to be the bad guy.
Yeah, but it ends up being... That's the thing. Also, his reveal obviously would have gotten a lot of people excited, because obviously, you know, John Jones, the Green Martian, is one of the most famous people in comics, so...
Okay.
But all in all, that plot happened. It's, like I said, it was all right plot. I do have to give... I will give credit to the scene where we had Alex fighting him. That was a great scene. She didn't beat him, but it was still a great scene to watch.
Yeah.
That was a really good scene, but... Yeah, it was your standard base under siege, but obviously the other half of the episode is, as our reveal from last time, Kara lost her powers. So it's our standard lose your powers episode, which... I can understand why they like to do it, because it's just at the point where Kara's gotten comfortable with having powers, even though, I mean, she's always had them, but it's gotten to the point where, you know, she's gotten too comfortable with the idea that she can fix every problem, and she needed to have the reality check of saying, guess what? Without powers, this is what humans are like. Things don't go...
Yeah, she definitely had that moment when the guy died.
Yeah, exactly. It's that confrontation of, this is what reality's like. When disaster strikes, we do our best, but things don't go perfectly, and stuff goes wrong.
It does sort of remind me of, in medical shows like Grey's, when it's the start of the show or there's a new character... They always have to learn that lesson of sometimes we can't save everyone.
Exactly.
And, like, yeah, whenever there's a new intern or something, they go nuts trying to save a patient, and everyone's like, all right, you can stop now. We've lost him.
Yeah, but yeah, it happens in every show, but it makes sense, especially with a character like that. When you get into a position where you're saving people, you have to remember sometimes things don't go wrong, and that's the hardest lesson, because, you know, you've just realised you could have saved someone, or you think you could have saved somebody, and now there's a person gone. But once again, I know we're so repetitive. I'm sorry, but Cat Grant is amazing.
Yes.
Another episode with a great Cat Grant speech. Oh.
Though on the one hand...
First she does the inspire win thing, then she inspires everyone else. Oh my god.
Although, you can't fault Maxwell Lord either, because...
Both of them have valid points.
Yes, Cat was being a little too hopeful, saying we should have faith in Supergirl, because what if Kara never got her powers
Yeah.
back?
But she wasn't saying let's just wait for Supergirl. She was saying let's not just think everything's all dark and gloomy. Both sides have a point. It's obviously your standard battle of optimism versus realism, or at least, pessimism.
Yeah.
It's a standard battle. Both sides have a point, but at the same time, you gotta love Cat Grant's speech. It's a great speech. Man, she just does so well with those.
Yeah.
But the only downside, this episode is so good, the only downside is there's this little annoying thing with Wynn being jealous, which, God, I hate all the love triangles and
I
four
know,
ways.
like, he just goes nuts when he sees that Kara hugged James, and it's like, okay, and then he lectures her about how we don't get the person, but it was just a freaking hug. Friends hug.
Both points have a point. I mean, it's not to say Wynn has a point, but you can't... Wynn's understandable, but at the same time, it's still a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
And it's also just drags down the plot. But I suppose we have to... This stupid season 1 with its...
Still...
This season 1 with its whole love triangles and love quotas, and then I suppose the only other thing is we have our cliffhanger with Astra, which, hey, the plot finally came back. I did say it wouldn't be on hold forever, but we're getting back to the plot, of course.
I mean, if you want to kill Kara, if only you had showed up a bit earlier on, you would have had it so easy.
Well, we'll find out what's going on with that. It's just our cliffhanger to lead into the next episode, which this show loves its cliffhangers leading into the next episode.
One little nitpick I had is that Hank and Alex and a bunch of agents went into the room with the hologram of Kara's mum, even though when she first showed her that room, she said the door will only open for you.
Yeah, that's a good point, because in whatever, the first or second episode, she shows her the room with the hologram, and it needs Kara's handprint.
Yeah, and then since then, we've only ever seen Kara on her own in there.
Or at least with somebody with Kara.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure somebody will find an explanation. Maybe they changed the code. Who knows? Maybe Kara said, hey, Alex can have a code too. I don't know. But you're right. They didn't. But either way, no one explained it.
Yeah, that was dumb.
But that's a small nitpick. All in all, again, another underrated, really good episode.
Yeah,
I'm giving it another 8.5.
I'll go 8.
It's a really good episode for Kara. We get a big reveal for John Jones, which, remember that's the fact of what it is, because I like to call him that. I'm not going to keep calling him Hank. Yeah. Even though it's important to remember, only Alex knows, so pretty much every character is still going to call him Hank for now.
Yeah.
But still, a great episode for Kara, some good John Jones stuff, the only nitpick, great Cat Grant, Astra plot, everything's there. The only tiny nitpick is the Wynn stuff, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
But other than that, 8.5, great episode. What's the next episode called?
Hostile Takeover.
Next episode is Hostile Takeover. We'll see what that refers to. I think I know, but I honestly know. Oh wait, I think I know what it might refer to, but we'll see.
I don't remember much.
That's okay. It's better to get a fresh perspective.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, we'll see you next time for more Supergirl and other things as well.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time.